Hey everybody, welcome back. Oh, the steering is on here. Oh, you know what? I need to fix something. Hold on. I need to exit and come back in real fast.
Okay.
I think, well, I was playing Farm Sim on a laptop, and I think it messed up my my steering dead zones. So I need to go in here. Fix, yeah, buddy. So all of my dead zones, which are normally like 2%, are now 14%. I'll be right back with you guys. Need to see me going in and changing all these
You got room for me in there?
changes.
It's full.
That.
It is plumb full, buddy.
Save that. I will be right back. I was in here messing around.
I'll just hang out.
But we weren't. I wasn't using the keyboard. I mean, I wasn't using a wheel. I was using my keyboard.
I could go get it.
I'll be back in here in just a moment and give you the loading screen. Oh, it's on the road somewhere. I'll be in a minute.
Okay.
I had to go in, and I was playing on the laptop. It changed my dead zone on the wheel to 14%. So as I was steering,
you weren't steering.
It wasn't steering, so I was driving all over the place.
I set my dead zone to 0, and then I found out I was oversteering. So
I got it like 2%. To set it to 4.
I'm gonna set mine. I got mine at 0 too, but I'm gonna change it to 2.
Hey Cameron. Hey Cows Go Moo. Hey Anthony, what's up? Alright, Henry, you're gonna head off to bed. That's cool. Let's see here. There it is. Let's see if we drive any better now.
that's on me.
Oh, look at that. We're a little bit better, more responsive now.
Oh, I unhooked the truck.
Yeah, I can steer now.
Cool.
So we're just picking up where we were on Friday. Oh my goodness, I've got game sound.
I'll meet you over there by the entrance to the field with the trailer and empty it out.
There we are. Now you all have game sound. I hadn't used OBS since I recorded Rubber Burner's little little dub over.
I haven't seen a green screen bar in a long time.
Encourage you all to go check out Rockhound's stream. He's streaming tonight, and he's got himself Comcast now, so he would appreciate feedback as to how the stream looks on your all's end, if you don't mind. Yeah, I sent people over to your stream, Rockhound, to comment on the quality for you.
Thank you. Hopefully it will.
Hey, country girl.
It's good quality.
Tip the pipe up a little bit.
I see a big truck on the end of the field.
There you go.
There it is. Tipping down.
How you doing, country girl? Thanks for dropping by.
I got one viewer. Probably me.
That was a short nap.
Oh, why am I buffering? Hold.
What field we hitting next? Is this the last one of the trick to tail?
We've got field 17,
Okay.
field 11.
I can run the drain thrower, I guess.
Unless you want to harvest, it doesn't matter to me.
I can run a little bit. All right, Spectre, I'm gonna try and squeeze in between you there. You might need to pull up a little bit for me. I might be able to get in there. Oh yeah.
Did you, is your stream set to private?
Oh, you know what? It might be.
Cows is saying he doesn't see it.
Hang on. Yep.
That would be why you only had one viewer.
Going public.
All right, it'll be public in a moment, guys. Silver Dragon saw the dub over. Did y'all go watch the original too, so you can see what he was actually saying? Because, you know, I'd hate for you just to watch the dub over and not know what he was really saying. Hey Rob, how you doing? We're harvesting on the field with the mystery lights just floating around. I saw that. Looks like now maybe you can have both, well, of course the new cows are locked up under the DLC, so you can't really get them, right? But you know, you can have multiple cows types, maybe?
I'm thinking it's probably the beef cattle, regular cattle, there's a new type of pig and a new type of sheep.
Oh, that come with the mod?
Yeah.
And I know with Andy's enhanced chicken thing, you can add that, and then you can embed that in the map like on Johnny V's map. And then you can buy the chickens at the regular trigger.
Well, simulator addicts in my screen. How's simulator addict? Smooth and clean. Got an orange bar. We need the orange, but it's not red. Good girl. Hello.
What's that?
Good. How's the sleep, girl?
What's that floating up in the sky over here?
What's that light?
It's a light. This field has some floaty lights. They probably came off of the. Are you going to be able to get it all, you think?
Oh yeah.
All right. They probably came off of the corn factory, because he probably put the the buildings in over here, and then moved them, and he didn't move the lights.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all checking in on me. I got the Comcast going now, and sometimes stuff. I'm glad it's important. I got a green bar this week. Thank you guys so much for checking us out. Appreciate that. Looking good, fine.
Great. Right, I'm on to take this up to the other field.
All right. Country Girl said on 5x5.
Follow me then.
Yeah.
Are you doing 2,000 or 3,000 on your stream?
I'm on 3,000 right now. There's the floaty light.
What field are we going to?
17. Oh, no, wait. I think we harvested that one already. Let me check. Field 11. Field 11's not harvested. There's critical in it. And that'll be the last one. It's a baby field.
Just 11 and a half years following. I've got my 2 bindings.
It's not a 2 harvested field, is it?
No. There's, I think there's soybeans up there by that field or something else. There's definitely other crop up there that we can work on. The other person can work on.
Anybody know the default key binding for following?
Alt F.
Alt F.
Control F.
Alright, got it.
Hey Kyle, what's up?
And you're headed over to 7, what field, 15?
11.
11. Okay. I will do my best to make my way up there.
Slowly making progress on the map. Just a few fields left. I think
Straight up.
I think we're down to about
Okay.
13 fields, maybe 14.
I got it, Sim. Thank you, sir.
How are you liking Soft
I've been modding so
Noska
much, I
Not
haven't
Extreme,
played the
Kyle?
game. I'm kind of out of sync on all the key bindings. I need to bind it back to my new wheel.
You know how you modders are. You busy modding and not playing.
Don't play enough. That's right. It's sad sometimes.
Oh, sorry guys. I thought I
And I'm running
muted,
about
but I didn't get the mute
35
button.
and 50 MS on the game. Milliseconds, I guess that's what that means.
Yeah, that's your ping rate back to the server. You have
Right.
0 lag.
I ain't had an ounce of lag yet.
So how many people bought Pure Farming?
Not me.
Not me.
See in chat how many people have it.
Anybody got Pure Farming? Who's the designer on that one?
I don't know. Another German company?
Is it?
Now we just have to wait for chat to catch up. I know Duck's been playing it. He seems to like it. I think Eustace Pharmer said he's liking it. I don't know. Duck. I watched Duck's second episode today. He went on a little bit of a rant about some other YouTubers were making complaints about the game, making basically genuinely false statements about the game. So, just trying to set the record straight. Apparently somebody had said that they were ragging on it, saying that you couldn't turn the lights on and off on the tractors, or the lights didn't work. So he's like, really? They don't work. So he jumped in the tractor and turned the lights on and off. And, but, you know, if you just maybe read a little bit, you can see what the key bindings were to change the lights. They were ragging that, you know, it didn't have certain things that FarmSim had, but things FarmSim had it because of mods. So game the first week out, it's not going to have all the features that a game that's been out for 2 years and has got more mature development on it. So have some realistic expectations.
Seems a little pricey given the fact that it's not as developed as this game is, but then again, you're paying for the early release access.
He was saying it's full release now. It is a little pricey. Like 40 some bucks. So for me, I'm not interested in getting it because I've got enough to keep me busy. Darren says Darren's got it, but he hasn't played it yet. He's been too busy.
Yeah, the load is pretty small, y'all. It's long.
Yeah, one of us will hit that, and the other will hit the other field across the street. Then we'll just you can unload all the triticale in the truck. Then whoever is working the other field can just unload into the overloader.
Okay.
And whoever works the little field 11 can unload into the truck and then just unload the truck. Hey Jay, what's up? Alright, so you're going to take field 11?
Yeah, might as well.
Start working on this field 14.
Alright, truck's right over here for you. Bring the overloader loader wagon over to Klein. Got another available combine. I can come over there and help you with that. Fine.
Yeah, I think it's over field, whatever field that was that we were going to go to.
17?
Yeah.
Combine.
This map's not been updated forever, Darren. The last word was on the guy's Facebook in November that it was he was working on the field definitions and that it was soon be released. We're now 5 months later, Haven't heard anything, so
But somebody washed it.
really don't know if is
Let me fix that.
is the guy still working on it? We don't know. I mean, he's not. Apparently, the Facebook page has been pretty much dormant since November. So I don't know if they're gonna if this will get an update or if we're kind of stuck with what we've got. Now we've worked all the fields. We've got cows. We don't have sheep or pigs, but everything we've used has worked so far. So other than the fact that we own all the fields from the start and some visual issues with the borders, map seems to work okay. So tomorrow night, we're not going to be on Skeleton Farms tomorrow night. I'm going to be debuting a new map for everybody. In fact, Darren in chat is the map author of this new map.
Awesome.
It's a very nice Goldcrest Valley edit. In fact, I would say the only thing that would make you realize it's Goldcrest Valley is the town, because all the roads in the town are pretty much still how it is.
Right.
And the roads are pretty much laid out the same way, but I think there's maybe 4 fields to the original Goldcrest Valley. The rest of the fields are completely different.
Wow.
The landscape is completely different,
Cool.
and it's modeled around Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Southern central-ish Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Production?
A little bit. Plenty of placeables to get your production on. I'd say I've got about 20 hours into it already, and it's the most entertaining Goldcrest edit I've played, so that's saying a lot.
And it's called...
Find that out tomorrow.
I'll have to find that out tomorrow.
What's the
It's a secret.
mod? Yeah. Goldcrest Valley.
Hey, American Rebel.
Are you still on that small field?
I am.
I didn't want to cut in front of you over your phone on flying here.
We're in Rye over here.
This is Rye.
This is. Looks withered, doesn't it?
So that was the last picture.
Yep, that's the last of that. Now we can just go grain, field by field or grain by grain.
Right.
At some point we need to jump across and hit those couple fields that weren't sure when we hit the other ones over there. All those little fields down by the river.
Yeah.
Still need to get.
Okay.
You got a lot of crop to sell still?
Yeah, we still have lots of crop to sell. What you doing, American Rebel? And Jay, thanks for... Whoa, stop. Thanks for your compliments on the on the videos. Glad you had an opportunity to catch a stream. I don't know if you all noticed or saw the post about the FSUK Mod Mania. The maps that have been entered in the Mod Mania contest have been released for public vote. It's 5 maps. I'm gonna try to get the videos done on those and try to get them. Try to do 1 map video a day next week. Get all of them out because I think you have about 2 weeks to do a public vote, and then after 2 weeks they'll tally all the votes and basically announce the winners of the various categories. But there's 5 maps. I haven't had a chance to jump in any of them. I'll be doing that tomorrow and Sunday. Well, Darren, I haven't found any floaters, and I haven't been walking through the woods too much, but I haven't found anything floating in my just general ventures around.
Give you that much.
21 crop types?
Yep.
Is that even possible?
Yeah.
I'd heard that there was some crop type limit.
Well, you can, from what I was reading, you can have up to 80% crop types.
That's insane.
It is insane. I'm stopping at 21. I got everything that's grown locally in the geological region that's in that. Plus what comes with the map. The fall crop types.
So is it like root types 1, 2, and 3? How many pages does 21 take?
It's all in one desk and XML of the map.
I know, but when you hit the escape menu, you got fruit types 1, then you go to 2.
Both pages are full. 2 pages and they're both full.
Okay, it's just 2 pages.
Yeah.
It's got production. That's a requirement for Spectre's map.
Spectre will love it. It's got a ton of production.
As I did Serenity Valley.
How do you like that? Did you done playing it?
I did.
How'd it go?
I like Serenity Valley.
Which made it all the way through.
Yeah.
Played the production edit.
Did. One of my favorite maps.
I hope you like my next one.
I've told you before, I thought you did a really great job of incorporating all those placeables.
Yeah.
And just not dropping them in place, but actually making each one a unique location.
Right. It wasn't just dropped.
Full. Should be close.
Well, yes, I'll take an empty too.
I'd say my biggest pet peeve, Darren, is when I find a floaty thing that is like right out in the open. You know, when it's just walking around the map and all of a sudden, oh look, there's a floaty thing. I do Windows because in full screen I can't tab out to other windows. It seems to want to minimize the game.
I think that's what's happened here for some reason. Mine is
Back up.
Oh yeah, I think mine has switched to full screen. But when I try and tab out to my stream software, it minimizes it. I don't remember changing it.
Victor's in the ride too.
All right.
Catch her in the rye.
Did you put the cover on that trailer over there, buddy? Or did you empty it?
I did not.
Oh, it don't rain.
I'm emptying
Not allowed to drive your truck.
I'm emptying it now. Over here.
Just go sell it.
Full load. By the time I drive down to sell it, I might as well just unload it.
Yeah, I think the last stream we're gonna have a selling party, right?
That or if it rains. If it starts to rain,
Yeah.
we'll sell. Well, Darren, you talk about sardines, and I guess it's related to Rockhound's map. There is a special surprise that
I see Spectre on the
You're
other
not,
end of the field,
you're not too far off.
heading this way.
Not too far off on something.
How far do you have to go to off-road that time? Other side of the map?
No, it's over here by field 19.
I see where you're at. You're not too far.
The offloader over by you?
Overloader is
Yes, sir.
is
It's
full.
over here by us. It's full.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm down to 65,000 liters. I have for 500,000 liters of Trictical.
Ooh, doggy. We're gonna be making some money for the next map, ain't we? You gonna divvy it out?
Yeah, we're gonna have to divvy it out because we're gonna do that whole multiplayer economy thing. We're gonna have to try to figure that all out.
You need to figure out a starting amount for each farm,
Yeah.
for each player, and
At some point, at one point, I was thinking like 5 million, but I don't know how much that's gonna get you.
what? I haven't even looked at the map yet. Is it a 4X or a 2X?
I don't know. Might be a 4X.
It's going to be interesting because not everybody has an equal equity in terms of field sizes and stuff.
Well, it should start out, I think, pretty much equal across the board financially. You know, and I think the one that finishes with the most profit should be the winner.
Yeah. I mean, we got, we're gonna have a chicken farmer, we're gonna have a cow farmer, theory, sheep, and pig farmer. We're gonna have people that don't have any animals, they're just arable farmers. Got quite a disparity between field sizes and number of field ownerships. I mean, we got some folks that are going to basically have just like 1 or 2 fields.
Right.
Then there's other folks with like 7 or 8 fields. And there's some folks with like 5 fields, but they're huge. So it's kind of hard to just base on dollar value.
Right.
I think. I don't think it's really a winner loser type thing, or a who's more profitable is the better farmer or whatever. But it's more of just a fun thing to interact with from the standpoint of like let's say if I'm the pig farmer, which I will be, if I need straw for some reason, then the guy who's got who's running the sheep farm might plant wheat for the purpose of selling the straw to other people on the map that need it.
Right. Nice.
High school football, old blocking dummy there.
One way to get it out of the way. Scratch up the old K100. That's all right.
Truck's got a little extra power too. The idea of it's your equipment, so only you can play with it. So at some point, when this map is done, we'll stand this server up. Then at some point, we'll have to all get in and have to issue funds to people, and then they'll be able to go in the store and buy their own stuff. We've got the collective agreement on the mods.
We ever established the final set of mods?
I don't think we've established it as final yet. We definitely have a working list. No one's suggested any more mods recently. You're empty, aren't you?
So empty.
Rockhound. Yeah, Silver Dragon, he's in chat. He's like, it's more like co-op farming. The idea of, like, early on, we could basically have plow parties where we could all help each other plow our fields. And in the fall, we could all have harvest parties where we could all bring our harvesters together and just help each other, get your crops in. Stuff like that. And depending on how long we play it out, like I know British Farmer says he's going to be out sometime in July or something for a couple weeks. That people that have animals obviously need to jump in the server every couple game days to care for their critters. So he was thinking about, well, how do I compensate? What would be fair compensation to ask another farmer to come tend to my chickens while I'm out? So if he's out for 2 weeks, that's 14 days, so 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's like five feedings. So what would be adequate compensation to the virtual farmer to pay back the helping feed his chickens while they're gone? Type of a thing. Because if no one feeds his chickens, they're going to die, or he's got to basically sell his chickens, go on vacation or whatever he's doing, and then come back and buy them all back again. Yeah, Rob, we're gonna be we're gonna use the mod, the tablet mod that LS Mod Company put out. That's going to allow that multiplayer control functionality.
Ooh, that's quick.
Yeah, it didn't take long, did it?
No, there's a lot of rye out here. And I'm right behind you.
Victor is full too, but he's just going to unload on the truck. Darren, I really like the trees.
Yeah, you know, I can't wait around.
The little treat areas that are around on the map that you did. It just helps break up things and makes it all flow really good. I think it's going to have a really good reception. It's all crops that are grown in the northern Mississippi area, other than the standard crops which may or may not be grown in northern Mississippi, like sugar beets and sunflowers, canola.
Well, those are standard fruit types. I don't know how to get them out of the game.
Right.
So those are your default fruit types are going to be in the game. Okay, and then I added everything that comes with the additional map type mods, plus a couple extra, you know, because of some factories that are implemented into the game, into the map. So it's based on the geological area. It's not 100% true, but it's based on it.
You're still thinking June?
Yeah. I'm hoping. Gosh, I'm hoping.
But yeah.
I keep running into bushes and crazy.
It's mapping, right?
Yep.
Always 2 steps back, 1 step forward.
I try to keep it the other way around.
I know, but some days it feels like that.
Yeah. I'm sorry about my screen, guys. I'm having to my desktop for some reason. And I get off course from my line of harvesting. I will have that fixed in the screen.
Yeah, you might be in.
I'm in full screen though. I gotta be. But I don't have a bar on my game room. Normally, when I'm in limited mode, I have a little edge at the bottom. I can tell them in the mode.
Yep, I got that too.
And I have nothing but game screen on my game monitor.
Oh, Darren says I have to check that out tonight. Darren says I'm gonna laugh at the sign for the pig food silo. Haven't seen what he did. I did see the streetwalker at Sheets. I did see her the other day. I haven't seen her in the latest version of the map because I just got that, but I did see her the other day.
You must be full one time.
60%. probably be able to get back here to
I am full.
this little side. You asked something, Rockhound. I wasn't here.
On the that's on the new map in the debut tomorrow you're talking about.
Yeah.
Big food sign.
I guess so. It says you will laugh at the sign for pig food.
Does it have anything to do with your name on Delta Bravo's map?
Idea.
Gonna be Klein food or what?
It's apple orchard. Grow apples. The factory script has been slowed way down. I'm doing 6-day seasons on that map, and it took all of spring to make 1 crate of apples per tree.
Wow.
So if that's the case, you're going to get 4 crates a year. It may also, it looks like the apple trees are going to change with the seasons. So it might be that maybe they'll still produce if you put water and manure in them during winter. It'll look awful weird to have apples on a barren tree.
All right.
You know, I tried something, Darren, and it didn't work. I took your liquid fert truck, and I thought it would be pretty cool if I made that trigger fuel, and it was basically a fuel delivery truck. But I changed it to fuel in the editor, saved it out and everything, but then it didn't work. So my simple edit just didn't do it. But I thought your liquid ammonia truck was a pretty cool idea, and the idea if a big truck that had a fuel trigger on it would be interesting. It wouldn't really work to deliver it to like a farm fuel tank, because I guess the trigger, obviously you couldn't activate the buy trigger from the placed fuel tank. But the idea of a fuel truck being delivered and charging you fuel out of the truck versus you going and picking it up at the gas station is somewhat realistic to how farms have fuel delivered to them. It says my logo's on top of the big food tank. No, Rob, that's just Delta Bravo that does that. We have to care for our cows next Wednesday.
Good open.
Do it tonight. 4 o'clock. Only been streaming for 50 minutes. Down to 24 grass.
They might want some food before we say goodnight.
Well, if we fast forward till tomorrow, they're gonna want.
Oh yeah.
Morning.
For sure.
I got rain in the forecast for tomorrow.
Ooh.
Harvest till we can't. And sell. Took out some rye. Okay, didn't really like rye bread anyway.
Pretty close. Oh, I love rye bread. It's the only kind of bread there is.
Love rye bread.
You're a white bread kind of guy?
Rye bread.
Oh, I was talking to Klein.
I like nice and soft bread.
Let me go empty this thing. Don't want to run over the boss.
I like that 7-grain bread too.
Rye bread, wheat bread.
Super chunky bread.
I don't like 7-grain bread.
Love sourdough. Sourdough bread is awesome. And Hawaiian bread. Love that.
Oh, King's Hawaiian? Tell me about it.
That is some good stuff. The spinach dip. Oh.
Hey, you go to Arby's and get the sandwiches with that on there, barbecue and stuff.
I got some spinach artichoke dip.
I never tried it with artichoke. I love it homemade.
Yeah, some restaurants up here will have it as an appetizer, spinach and artichoke dip. Comes hot.
Cool.
There's a restaurant that opened near the office. They have by far the best crab dip I've ever had in my life. It is awesome.
Haven't had that in a long time.
You got to come out here by us. That's all they got out here is crab.
I love seafood.
I see food, I eat food. I love it. It's not the love.
Don't get the boss man. Oh, he's in the hopper. I'm taking a ride shower.
Yeah, I was just checking it out. Did Spectre get the Ropa pack?
I did not.
Did you find?
No. I wasn't going to get it, and then there for about, I don't know, 10 minutes the other day, I thought I would need to get it for when I do map videos, because sometimes people put DLC content in base equipment, you know, on their maps. So I thought, well, if I didn't have that, then I wouldn't be able to know if, you know, a map included one of the Ropa harvesters or something. Then I talked myself out of that logic by saying that I just need to be disciplined and look at the default vehicles XML before I do the video. Then I'll be able to decipher by looking through that if Ropa DLC is part of the default vehicles.
Right.
So I talked myself out of having to spend $8.
There you go.
Because my normal gameplay style is not it's orientated, except for what I would need for pigs. Because I don't like. Typically, I don't like just buying pig food.
Right.
And I typically don't use pig food mixers. At least I haven't for a while. So.
The Kenworth here is full too.
That's 150,000 liters right there.
The way the yields are on potatoes and sugar beets. You could plant smallest field you got, or make a field out of just some random grass somewhere.
Right.
You'll have enough to feed way more pigs than you'll ever use.
So I thought about it too, and if you think about it, there's a potato harvester and a beet harvester in the game. So the pack offers two things that are unique. Well, I shouldn't say two things, because the third thing is the beet picker-upper, and there's a beet picker-upper in the game. The only thing that's unique is that what's the term that Duck used? Bio harvester or whatever, and I guess that's a big thing in Europe to put grain crops on the ground, but I don't do that. So why?
Yeah, in the UK and lots of other places, they just they don't necessarily put grain in silos as much as they'll just tip it in a big building, big grain store building.
Yep.
And in theory, you could just dump a bunch of grain on the ground at the edge of the field while you're harvesting, and then come back in a little bit and trucks. Just running trucks, I guess, while you're harvesting.
Yep, I get it. Would never do that though.
Alright, we're gonna sell this load just for fun.
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
Now,
Not much to get there, buddy.
now going to console cows, you're gonna be limiting on your maps, unless something changes with giants. Oh, if you're fine with having map envy, with all the awesome maps that PC folks get, and all the cool mods that PC folks get. That's fine. But I also think maybe your PC's a little lower horsepower, so it might be a better gaming experience for you. I don't know about, might be a possibility. Just think about your love for mod maps.
So is cotton a thing on your upcoming map?
10-4.
Cool.
Yeah, that's how, when I was traveling, I had to use my laptop, and I got to play on low. And I'm lucky if I can get 30 frames on low.
I got a few more I got most of the factories installed. I gotta make a couple more.
Might be the thing to stop me from playing Ark.
I think I got 4 or 5 more factories to put in.
Alright.
I just needed a break from Farm Sim. I won't be playing that for too much longer, I don't think.
That's fine. Understandable. What are you getting into on Ark? What's the latest escapades?
Time and dinosaurs.
Do what?
inspectors rolling over the dinosaurs.
Rolling over dinosaurs.
Making some money. Making some money.
Sink fills up so fast.
Oh, there we're done. Well, we only made about 11,000 off.
That's it. What's the going price right now?
It's 300 something.
Is that 11,000 split like 4 ways, or is it total?
Got money up top?
I do.
I do too.
11,000?
11,380.91. And I was negative 13.
Was too. Let me check the finances and see if it's 40,000 or 30-some thousand.
I think it was split 3 ways there, buddy.
Well, his harvest income was 45,000.
Cool. I got a chunk of change. I can go buy something now. That might fill up the tank on my truck.
What do you got, the 900-gallon tank in there?
I think it's 12.
In this truck, I got 848 liters right now, and I'm down maybe 20%.
I think it's 1,200 liters. It's got a hidden tank underneath the driver's seat, dude.
What I wished is, you know, you can say miles per hour, say dollars. Why can't I say gallons? Bushel.
Right.
Instead of
Bushel.
being measured in liters. What's a liter?
Right. Or pounds. You know, you got gallons. Oh, crap. Yeah. And I think this overloader wagon is full too.
Back.
Let's bring it over here to the wagon and empty her out.
What happened? Did he turn it over?
Luckily it was empty.
Just can't find good help anymore.
No, you can't. Luckily it's a self-driving truck. And in this case it does not. The wheels are still turning on. Thank you, sir. I'm using my baby like that. This is so sad.
Well, when they got monster truck tires on your tractor. So in like American Truck Simulator, there's a mod out there to do like realistic fuel prices.
Right.
I've seen the mod for Euro Truck. It'd be pretty cool if there was a mod that you could plug into Farm Sim so that you had realistic fuel prices instead of paying like $1 a liter.
Right.
Which is like what, $4 a gallon or something.
Isn't there a realistic fuel usage mod?
There is. Cool if some type of script mod could be done where when you boot up the game, it goes out and maybe bangs on some average gas price website.
Yeah.
So you had pseudo variable fuel based on some pseudo realistic normalized value.
So you could pay $4 a gallon for diesel if you wanted.
They are now. It's about what it's about $1 a liter. I think that's what the normal game price is. Smart TV basically has like Netflix and Amazon and YouTube built into it. That's pretty much what Smart TV means. It means the TV can connect to the internet. Did y'all see there's that Distiller's Corn placeable? That's out now?
Distiller's Corn. No, I haven't seen it.
It's over at American Eagles Modding. I made it. They basically took the like the digestate factory placeable that makes fuel and stuff.
Yeah.
And they tweaked it a little bit and made it so that you dump corn in, and I guess you get distiller's corn, which then it's food for pigs and cows.
Cool.
May also be able to sell it. I haven't had a chance to actually fire it up yet.
Gotcha.
Hey DC, how you doing? And in Farm Sim 19 news, did you all see the screenshot comparison between 17 and 19?
Yes, it is.
What do you think of that?
Pretty intense. I like it. Big difference.
Just some significant lighting differences.
Yep.
Especially if they were supposedly taken at the same game time of day.
Right. And the shadows are just wow.
Well, the press release talked about, I guess, realistic shadows across everything.
Right.
And since they're going to have a true moving sun, and I guess and hopefully it doesn't put a ginormous load on your graphics system
I know that's right.
to try to render individual shadows of everything out. Hey, is it Keurig? How you doing? I agree. You know, it's all just photos until we can get in game, and for all we know, that's super ultra realistic mode that requires, you know, the highest end hardware possible. I'm doing very well. Just got back in town after traveling for several days. I'm way over here on the other side. Well, the first video they put out was just a CG video. I kind of compare it akin to the intro movie on Farm Sim in 17, because I went back and I tried to look through the Giants news channel. You go to their website, you just click news. That's what I'm talking about, that news listing. I went back and looked in spring, summer, and fall of 2016 to see what type of stuff did they put out about Farm Sim 17. And they didn't really put out that I could see a preview video like in March or April, but they did have a video of that they put out for like E3, and that video looks almost identical to the opening video that you get when you open Farm Sim 17. So I'm wondering if the video that we saw a couple weeks ago isn't going to end up being like the opening video of Farm Sim 19 when you open it. And if you think about, well, what that movie, that intro video to Farm Sim 17 looks like when you launch the game, it looks 0% like actual gameplay. So again, until you can see actual gameplay video, you're not going to know much. Until we hear actual hardware specs, we're not going to know much. It's getting dark.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think some of it is hype, Silver Dragon. I mean, we know that there's going to be horses. We don't know what they're going to do. We speculate there's going to be a stupid dog. We don't know what it's going to do.
Silver Dragon still in your stream?
He is. We know the harvester that is
getting better.
We know the harvester that's in the game, the still images, is a new harvester that's definitely in the game. Let me know in a... I'll tell you once what he says here. We know that it's the same Giants engine. Hey, Johnny V. We know it's the same Giants engine. It's just got a graphics overhaul. Looking at the stills, we know it's a pretty significant overhaul. Again, let's hope that it doesn't require a huge graphics card to look that pretty. Hey, Mackenzie, how you doing? So, Silver Dragon, I don't know if you heard, but Spectre was just inquiring on your health. Okay. He says I'm doing better.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Mackenzie. That's awesome. Hope you're enjoying the video.
How you doing over there, Spectre? You about got that second knocked out?
I do.
I don't know if...
We're about to top this one here in just couple more swipes.
I don't know if Rob's still watching, Johnny.
Side too?
Yes, sir.
But Rob says he's really loving your map. At least I think it was Rob.
More rounds and we should have it.
You need some help, or should I move on to the next one?
You can head to the next one. I should be able to get this up.
What is the next one, boss?
Oh, let's see here. We're in Rye. Is there another? It's the only. Thanks for the sub, DC. We got. Hold on. Field 16, Field 13, and Field 19 are in the immediate vicinity. Sunflowers, spelt, or millet.
Alrighty. 16, 13, or 19?
16 or 19.
Heading to 16.
Well, you better go get it now, cows. Oh, Kyle. That was Kyle. Sorry. Johnny V. Kyle's loving your map. Thanks for the sub, PC Gaming. I think that puts us just a few away from 2200. Oh, we're sliding. So this giant overloader is sliding uphill as I unload it.
I'm on 16, but it looks like 16's done already. No, it's not done.
No, 16, 13 needs to be.
It's got another one of those crappy textures that's hard to see.
Alright, unload to the overloader. I'm gonna have to go sell this.
So I'm on 16 and answered your question.
Looks like 13 has oats in it. And that's ready. I guess I'll head over to 13.
And 16 is 16 is spelt.
Okay. We'll go on up to 13 line. Do the oats. Spelt 16 looks pretty small. It shouldn't take too long to expect it.
No, and the belly dump truck is right across the other side. I don't know if it's got anything in it or not. It's actually sitting there with my cab over.
Okay.
Yeah, I think PCSG has an issue with multiple uploads because I was trying to download that greenhouse pack that Papa Bear updated, and there were two. Wonko removed the I guess the old version. Well, I guess you're all about to get another injection of cash.
Cool. You gonna sell that load too?
Yeah.
Nice. I'll go buy me a new John Deere.
And you all thought you were working for free.
He's just teasing us because he's going to take it all away at the end of the stream anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, magically, next time you log in, you'll be 0 again.
Broke. Alright, that was weird.
Oh, you know what I just noticed?
No, what did you just notice?
Jump down here in the POW truck.
POW truck.
Come over here to this field. The lights aren't the greatest, but the lights are on.
I can't jump the fence.
White man can't jump.
White man can't jump. The gate open?
No.
Oh, the gate had no collision. Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, the lights aren't the greatest because if you get out there, you don't see them anymore. They're like two-dimensional lights.
Right.
But
yeah.
I drove by and I thought it'd be cool if those lights could come on, and all of a sudden I realized, hey, wait, they are on.
That's pretty sweet.
It's always been there, cows. It's always been there. Oh, we used MR on Skelton, and we're gonna use MR on Rathlin. I just need to be a little more careful on those maps.
This is weird. I emptied my combine, and then I come over to field 13 to harvest oats. I drop my header and fire up the rig and go to harvest oats. And it said I had 56,000 liters of, or 5,600 liters of oats still in my hopper. Or rye, I mean.
Are you sure it was really empty?
Yeah, according to the HUD it was.
No, this map doesn't have traffic, Johnny.
It's just confusing you.
Welcome.
Hello.
How you doing, Dragon?
Okay.
It'll be better when summer hits the Canadian border. Let's get up to like 60.
That's too hot for me.
So you got a bunch of snow the other day, huh, Klein?
Not a bunch. We got maybe 4 inches.
Was it gone in a day?
It's gone now. I don't know. I left. It snowed Monday and I left Tuesday morning. But we went over the mountain, and as soon as I crested the mountain, snow was gone. I'm like, well, where did the snow go? It only fell on our side.
Gonna say it's been beautiful out here, on the other side of the mountain. We're supposed to get a bunch on Tuesday, I guess.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
We were supposed to get like 3 feet the other day and nothing came up, so I'm waiting for over the weekend. It's gonna probably dump on us.
What's that supposed to mean, Klein?
But
There he is.
so now you're existent.
Okay.
Oh, here we are.
Dragon, you been trying to play multiplayer much or no?
I've been trying, but I've been having issues.
Oh, let's unload this.
That server has been kind of vacant lately.
Ark did it.
Blame it on Ark.
Alright, so you're empty now?
Yeah, I'm on Oats now.
Oats. Spectres. Oh my god. Spectres and Spelt, and you're in Oats?
Yep.
Goodness.
I got my own truck over here.
I'm like, how are we going to keep up with all that? Now I gotta go empty Rye again. Well, I guess we'll skip night.
Sounds like you're having fun.
Yeah, it's getting dark, boss.
I didn't break your map no matter what you say.
Not my fault.
I didn't say you broke my map. Tonight.
Did you get it figured out?
Nope. So, if Klein would be nice enough when he gets done with his map, he could send me his save game and see if it'll work on that. I won't have all the equipment, but I'll have the see if the map will work.
I'll give you a giant debt, and I'll remove all the grain out of the placeables.
Ah, that ain't nice.
Minus $600 billion.
Negative, and then I'll just hold down 9 for a little while.
Then I'll hold on 9. I know how to change that.
What happened to all that money we were supposed to get? Is that it?
Yep.
I didn't get a whole lot. We got what, another 6,000 maybe? That must not have been a full trailer. Figure that a price drop.
Hey Klein, I got a new map that you can probably do a first impression on.
What's it named?
Geese Acres, the final.
Where's it at?
I'll send you the link. Hold on.
Not a great.
Alright, I'm gonna shut down my rig.
I thought there was like a line for you to do map reviews.
There is a line. It's huge. Way too many map reviews coming out, or maps coming out.
Get to the end of the line.
There you go. No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed.
The Tuesday, Thursday map, well, the Tuesday map that's coming out next week, I only recorded that map February 20th, 23rd. It's only going to come out a month after I recorded it.
Yes, it is.
All right, you all ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, guys. Blanked it out for a moment.
No, I'm time traveling into space. Woo!
And we're sleeping.
What happened to your screen? Oh, there it goes.
Where did the map come from?
Facebook.
Alright, I'm showing wet field, so don't look like we can do any harvesting.
It's public, so.
Oh, we do have wet crop.
Yep.
Now we gotta tend to our animals.
Animals, go tend to your animals.
Well, I can empty.
Need a link to the
I can empty
Facebook
my-
page.
Oh, you can't just click on that link?
Can, but I won't give out just a link to the map. I need a link to the actual page where the link to the actual map.
Oh.
People go to the actual author's site, or the actual site where the map is. In the event that the map's updated or information about the map's posted, they can get it. Alright, we got water done. Now let's see what else we got. It's straw. We'll blow straw in.
I
Oops.
was on Serenity Valley the other day with the triaxle of yours there,
There
Rob,
you go.
and that
Oh,
thing
dude.
launched pretty good.
Yeah, did it? Where did you jump it at? Or what do you mean launch?
Did you adjust the fifth wheel with a trailer loaded? Trailer attached?
Yeah, I had three trailers hooked up to it, and I launched it right off at one of the of where the trees are.
Cool. You get a screenshot for us?
No, it didn't want to work.
Oh, what's going on in chat? Well, that's the fun thing there, Keurig, I hope I'm saying that right, is, you know, there's no real wrong way to play, or there's no real, you know, you can play with so many different types of play styles. You can play super realistic, or you can play super arcade, if we were to, you know, put tags on it. And, might not be a game style that someone else enjoys. But it's a game. It's, you know, it's important that you enjoy it, and however you want to do it. And if you have some some days you decide to be realistic, and some days you decide not to, then that's up to you, and that's part of the fun. Bale might launch out of there any moment.
Keep some animals.
Yeah, they need power food, need grass, getting them straw. Should be good on water.
Working out. We gotta go cut some grass, don't we? We don't have any store anymore.
I use cheater silos.
Alright, well, let me find the grass mower. Go cut a strip or two.
Oh, let me check this out. Alright, I'll check that map out, British Farmer. Or, I'll check that map out, British Farmer.
Okay.
See what it looks like. If it lands in the queue, it's probably going to be at least...
Okay. I haven't played on it, so I'm gonna play on it. Look at it.
I usually fire them up, look around for about 10 or 15 minutes, jump around. Hang on. I'll have a feel for what I'll have a feel for it about that quick. There's some maps you jump in, you look around a little bit, and you're like, ah. And other maps you look at it real quick and say, oh, this is awesome. And then other maps you just kind of indifferent on.
I'm gonna download it and look at it, and then I'll tell you what I think about it. Because I think I've seen a preview for it before, but I'm not sure.
Alright.
Now that's cheating. You're not allowed to use your hands on those big bales, sir. What the heck is Cal's talking about his undergarments? I'm confused.
You'll have to Google it.
Sorry about that. I had to step away from it.
I think he's talking about his underpants.
It's okay. If you didn't figure it out, we had wet crop after we skipped.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I stepped away for a second. Cool. So you animal Karen?
We are. We need grass and power food. Remember, Rockhound, we only need like one trailer load of grass.
there goes half the map.
So are you in a big M somewhere, Rockhound?
Maybe.
I'm heading back now. There's grass cut if you want to go pick it up. It's just on the other side of the cow pasture in that big grass field.
Inspector jumps in the tractor I was about to get into. Let's use this one. Barely fits in here. If you cut the logs just a little bit too long, auto load won't work. Auto load will only work for logs of a specific size or smaller. So depending on the trailer, it may be 5 meters, it may be 6 meters if you're using the AR stuff. And sometimes the auto load can be a little particular. And you got to kind of move it around a little bit. Also, make sure you've got all of the limbs off the tree, because auto load won't pick up a tree a log that's got a limb on it. Yeah, if you miss any branches.
Saying you cut some grass up here by 12?
Yeah. You know where that little sign is when you go into the pasture there? Go in there and hang a right, you'll see it. It goes down to the wall and then it goes, take a left. Keep going. Keep going down that road.
So not this side.
The next one, it's a little bit, the next entrance down, I think.
I guess, cows, you could try to cut a little bit off the log and see if it all of a sudden loads up.
No, yeah, I think you were right. My bad. Now you fell off the map, I don't see you no more. Yeah, you were at the right spot. My bad.
Where are we at?
Oh no, we're gonna have to send out a search party for Spectre.
No, I'm fine. It's just hard to work at night.
You need to get this
It's actually
to
fun, but it's
32,000 liters.
See me standing on it? There you go.
Yeah, I see it.
Follow it this way and go to the wall and then take a left. Follow it around until you're full.
Now you may have to turn auto load on several times, depending on how big the trailer load is. Auto load doesn't always stay on. You might have to check the F1 and see if it still says auto load or not. Alright, this load should do it, and then we just need straw and hay.
I'll go get the baler.
Oh, we already have straw.
Well, I mean the baler fork thingy to pick up the bales. Telehandler, whatever that thing we call it.
No.
The who's it was it?
The hootie call. What can you call it? End of the game.
Oh, did y'all ever eat the whatchamacallit candy bar?
Yep, you're good.
Yep.
I haven't had one of them in a long.
I used to like me a score bar. I can't seem to find those at all anymore.
What was in a score?
It was like a hard toffee, chocolate caramel thing.
You use a mouse for your loader stuff? Remember, these forks don't have a magic lock on them.
Right.
You can rotate the little grabbers in there. That'll help grab them.
Alright.
You just do one pass up and then one pass east-west?
Yeah, one pass down on the wall and
You got 43,000 liters.
Yeah, it's more than that. We gotta supervise this.
oh, Lord.
Yep, 4 straws, and then it'll have be a load. We'll probably have to do this at least twice.
Hey, Klein, have you played County Line before?
Played it? No. Seen it? Yes.
I think we started County Line too. I can't make up what map I want to do. There's too many ones I don't like, and then ones I like, and then the ones certain people crash that I like.
Whatever. Whatever.
It's on county line maps.
Too many.
Seems like there's been a lot.
Ian Robinson's likes County Line. DoughBoy and Overburner did the County Line deal.
I think Ian Robertson loves County Line. That's all he does is County Line.
Now, yeah. There's been a rather popular uptick on Oregon Springs, which I find fun.
Didn't Wendy Kid do a series on it too?
County Line?
I think so.
Where you want the grass?
The excess grass, you can put it, well, grass needs to be fed to the cows, and whatever's left you can dump in the fermenter.
Oh, dang, I haven't been on American Eagle spotting in a long time. Holy moly. There's a lot of new maps.
There is. There's one that starts with a K that's not too bad.
Minnesota.
Yeah, that one.
I haven't heard of that place. Did you do a map review on that?
If it's not out, it'll be out next week.
I'd like to see the map review before I get it.
Sorry.
Oh.
Well, we got a traffic jam going on here.
I thought you were going to go the other way.
I still drive out of cab.
Oh, we are. Need to finish our feeding. There, that should free you up.
I guess I am going the other way, huh?
Go now.
I thought I'd unfree you.
I'm at 1 hour 57 minutes. I'm sorry about the mix up on the streams and whatnot on the stream tonight. I apparently got back to full screen mode instead of window mode and tabbing around, and y'all got to see my desktop a couple times, so I apologize for that.
Is that a typo, cows? Any word on when Eustace will release his map for FS13?
Quite ready, but maybe next time we'll have it figured out.
Oh yeah, you got your new internet. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did. Got the Comcast going.
You need to set up Streamlabs so you can put up all your information and all that.
Yeah. Speed test compared to my old AT&T. My old AT&T was like 14 up, or 14 down, and 0.97 up. And this is like 64 up, or down, and 6 up. So it's a big difference.
When you're up, you're down, and when you're down, you're up.
All right.
Yep. You want some grass?
Yeah, you already got it out. We might as well dump it in. They actually look like they're full.
Cows?
Yeah. So, if I dump that in, it'll probably just take a little bit.
Alright.
So we might as well just mix up a load. Have it mixed up.
You said we had a fermenter on this map?
Yeah, those two big giant silos. Two big blue ones.
No, I'm gonna remove that.
That when we put silage in it, it crashed.
For you.
For both of us. Because as soon as you hopped out, it crashed.
Yeah, but it's working on this map.
Nobody asked for the peanut gallery.
Oh, okay, cows. I didn't know it was a... I didn't pick up on your comedy. If you flip those forks back, the other bales will just drop down.
Alright, we got that done.
Where should I leave this for DoughBoy?
In the pond. Park it on top of the barn, dude.
You guys are mean.
See what he did to our stuff?
No?
Piled it up and parked it under the lake.
Oh.
He does have too many mods, cows. I mean, he was like 8 gigs of mods for his save game. That's like way too many.
Hey, Spectre. What's up, buddy?
Too much. What's going on?
Oh, about ready to go call it. I think we got a good bit done. How many fields we got left now? About 12?
Oh, I don't know. Doing anything fun this weekend?
No.
Are you mapping?
I'll be mapping. I gotta work about a half a day tomorrow. And then I'm gonna get back home and do a little work around the house here and then get back to getting this map hashed out.
You got class that can't wait till Monday, huh?
Yep, got glass. I can't wait till Monday. I already got 4 on the books for tomorrow, so I have to go. It's my weekend to work.
And that's a half a day?
Yeah.
4 installs is a half a day?
No, 4 installs is about an hour and a half. But it
Really?
all depends on when they come in.
Speed.
That quick?
Speedy.
Yeah, it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to go windshield replacement.
Oh, really?
Yep. On your average automobile now, your RVs and whatnot, 2 to 4 hours. I mean, even big over-the-road trucks like KWs and Peterbilts and Internationals and ProStars and all that, 45 minutes tops.
I'm coming to work for you.
Really?
It's.
Well,
Have you ever watched one? Have you ever watched them take it out, swap glass?
Yeah, I've had mine done, but
It's a pretty slick procedure.
You work in the shop, or you don't do this stuff in the field, huh?
Yeah, we have 4 guys at our shop, and 2 of us alternate weeks. So I just got through running the mobile crew mobile truck this week, and it's my Saturday to work, and next week I'll be in shop, and he'll be out on the road. Gotcha. And if we get busy, then we both hit the road. We have a lot of 30-day accounts, car dealers and whatnot, trucking companies that we do work for. So we stay pretty busy.
Cool.
So,
Aren't you cool?
big hailstorm is your friend.
Actually, we got one over in Arkansas, one of our stores. They've been slammed for the last 3 days. We're talking about baseball-sized hail. They have been slammed. They got 7 installers over there, and they've been doing. They had 15,000 on the books before 8 o'clock one morning. Yeah.
Insurance companies love that, don't they?
Oh yeah. And we love it too. We got 10 stores. We got 9 over in Arkansas, and then we got the one here in Memphis where I work at.
I don't know if I want to drive all that way just to
No.
work with you.
No. Well, I've been putting glass in since I was about 10 years old working with my dad. So,
I gotta get to Memphis one of these days.
I've been doing it for close to 43 years now.
I gotta get to Memphis one of these days. Have me some good Memphis barbecue.
You want to come to Mississippi for that, brother? It sucks. I freaking hate Mississippi. It's pretty much getting to be like Chicago down
It's not good.
here. No, it's not.
You mean the crime and the murders and stuff?
Yes, and the gangs and all the other crap. I carry every day when I go to work. I carry 9mm with me on that. It's just it's awful.
Does your boss know about this?
Oh yes, he encourages it. He carries too.
Okay.
Telling you, dude, it's
Don't mess with the auto glass guy, man.
well, I'm
Safe
not
life
the only one.
repair, safe life replace.
No, that's competition, dude, and they suck. 9%, well, almost at least once or twice a week, we'll get cars in the shop that have bullet holes in them and their glass is broke due to gunshots. It's You'll see customers come in. We had a Jaguar come in last week, and he had what did he have in the back of his car? He had some kind of it wasn't an AK. It was that one that you hear all on the TV all the time. I can't think of it. AR-15. And somebody busted his back glass out and took his AR-15. He knew it was there because the window was blacked out. You couldn't even see it. But one of his buddies then ripped him off. We see it every day. It's common practice where I work at.
So we got 12 fields left, including the one that we're working on.
Nice. We're getting down there.
So I'm going to go ahead and sign out for the night. I want
Me-
to thank
me
you
too.
guys for watching. And tune in tomorrow after tomorrow night. We're going to debut a new map. Not yet released, but soon to be released map. So until next time, happy farming.
Happy farming, y'all.